Hey guys, that my gamer back here for that video. Guys, today we're gonna be ranking all 32 of the brand new rookie premier players for Madden 23. Which players should you choose, which players should not choose. Now, if you guys have been living under a rock and you guys have not been following along, here are some of the players we have. Of course, all 32 were announced, all 32 stats wise were put out. So we're going to be going ahead and starting off the top of the list here and go down. And now when I rank these players, I am not saying this is not a good player. I'm saying for starting off next year, for starting off Madden 23, which players are the best choices to go with. Now, starting off right away, offensive linemen are really hard to go ahead and select for any type of, early game status. The reason why is because usually the stats are as this guy has right here. Really good pass block, but really bad run block. They have one or two categories that usually are really good or really bad. And that, of course, does happen here. Now, early game, especially early Madden, every single year, running the football is probably the most important thing to do, especially in solo challenges, especially when you are going to play online. A lot of people like to run the ball. It's safer, not as, much issues when it comes to running the ball. So, right tackle, not top tier. Okay, definitely not a guy that I put at the very top of the list. Now, he does have some pretty good pass block, but I'm gonna put him on the D tier. And I know that might tick off some Texans fans, but at the end of the day, and I believe Texans, I know Seahawks fans, but at the end of the day, if we're choosing rookie premier players to start your team off with, you only get 3 or 4 choices, depending on how many sets you did. I just can't have him that high up on this list. So next guy we have here is going to be Jalen. And of course, he does come in with 84 speed. He does 84 man, 80 zone, and 80 hit power. He's a hybrid type safety. I'll be honest, 84 speed is actually pretty dang good for day one. Most receivers in Madden day one will have anywhere from 80 to 83 speed. There will be some guys at 86 plus, but usually it's not too many. And especially if you go with the strategy of having a pretty solid cornerback and having him over top, I'm not too much against the idea. So I'm gonna probably put him not too far up, but I'm not gonna put him at the D tier position here. Let me go ahead and see if I can actually find this guy. Now, this is gonna be the fun part, finding the players I'm looking at as I'm going through. Okay, so I'm gonna actually put him at C tier. Again, like I said, I don't really love the player too much, but if you are trying to get a solid player to be a free safety to back up your cornerback, you could definitely not go worse, but he's definitely a solid player. All right, so we have our first cornerback, who is strictly a man-to-man corner. We're gonna have man-to-man and zone corners. Now, this is really up to your decision and your choice, especially when it comes to anything man-to-man zone coverage players. Because, for example, I love running zone. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favorite things to do in Madden. Not everyone loves zone. Some people love to cross-man. Cross-man not as great as it used to be, but some people love to cross-man. Some people like to run man coverage every single play, and they live and die by man. 83 speeds, not too bad. 87 man is really freaking good, but he's not going to be good in zone in any way. But again, if you run man every single play, this guy's actually not that bad. 83 speed is going to be serviceable very early on in Madden. I think the first person to actually comment on this said, for the love of God, fix his speed. 83 is absolutely crazy for a cornerback. I'm gonna actually put him, that man coverage is pretty dang good, and if you could have him cover underneath routes, like for example just drag routes, I'm not against the concept, especially if you have some kind of good pass rushers. I mean, we're talking about early Madden, guys. We're not talking about December football. We're talking about early Madden. All right, so we got a middle linebacker here, which could be more of a user middle linebacker with that 71 zone coverage. Probably not going to be a guy you're going to have by himself out there. 84 speed, not what you really want to see at linebacker. But again, early on, this is serviceable. 88 hit power, 86 tackle, 78 block shed. So more just a pass rushing type guy. I'm not too much of a fan of his card personally. So you're gonna see this a lot in this video. We're probably gonna put him in the C tier here. So I go ahead and let's see where we got him. Let me see what this man's is. All right, right here. I'm gonna put him in the C tier. Not too much of a fan, but not the worst player in the world. All right, so now we actually have an offensive lineman for the Panthers here who has 86 strength, 84 pass block, and 84 run block. Now, this is the type of offensive lineman where I'm going to put him higher on this list. And the reason why is because he has solid run block, solid pass block, and solid strength, while the Seahawks guy had no run block. Good pass block, but no run block. So, for example, for this guy, again, like I said, I don't really like going offensive lineman this early in Madden, but I'm going to put him at B tier. And I know that's crazy to say because, like, well, you just said you hate offensive linemen. I don't like it when it's one-sided offensive linemen, especially early on in the game. Yes, when you only have 3 or 4 options, should you go elsewhere? Probably. But he's a really solid option, especially at that being as he's so balanced of an option here. Now, here's a prototypical 3-4 D tackle, a nose tackle. We have a Farrell Jr. of the Las Vegas Raiders. Really good strength, really good tackle, and really good block shed. Now, he, of course, has no pass rushing abilities, but you don't really want that at your D tackle when you are running 3-4, so it's not too much of a big deal here. I'm going to honestly put him at... I'll probably put him at B tier here. Because he's solid. He's not insanely crazy. And again, you know, you gotta keep expectations a little bit in check here because we're talking about early Madden. We're not talking about a couple, you know, weeks after Madden launches, a couple months. So keep that in mind. All right, here we have another offensive lineman who is exactly the opposite of the Seahawks cornerback. He has really good run block and decent pass block. Not the best in the world. I'm probably going to go ahead and put him, let me see where we got him right here. I'm going to put him in D tier too. Again, like I said, if you're going to choose a player, is you're going to go with offensive lineman, you really want to go offensive lineman, I just can't see him being a good choice if he's not more balanced, right? Especially when you get a left tackle right there that you can go with, and he's a lot better of an option. All right, so now we have Tyler Lingenbaum, and of course he does 82 pass block, 83 run block, 82 strength, and he does have 83 awareness. That is my Baltimore Raven player right there, but I'm gonna put him in C tier. Just not really a fan too much of. Again, if I'm going to go offensive lineman, I'm going to left tackle. So I can't really put any offensive lineman in the same category as that left tackle, just because that left tackle, in my opinion, is the best option if you are going offensive lineman. All right, so we have middle linebacker here. We have 86 speed, 87 hit power, and 87 tackle, 80 play rec. Now, this is a man you are usering. You are not leaving him by himself in that 65 zone. You are going to be using him. And as a user day one, not a bad option. He's getting B tier automatically. Actually, you know what? I'm putting him at A tier. I'm putting him A tier. 86 speed is really freaking good. Especially day one, he's going to be faster than pretty much all the tight ends in the game and a lot of receivers in the game. He's going to be a really solid user. He's not going to have too good when it comes to zone and living by himself. But you got to think, if you're using him with an 87 hit power, that's going to be pretty dang good day one. All right, next guy we have here. We have pretty decent speed on Jordan Davis here with decent block shed at 86. Really good block shed at 86. No pass rushing abilities. Again, we're not really caring too much about that this early on in Madden. I'm going to put him at B tier. I think he's a solid option. Solid choice right there. We do have my man right here who was actually a pretty dang good pass rusher. Having him off the edge, not bad at all. I'm probably not going to rate him too high though, just because I think some better options out there, but he wouldn't be a bad choice. I'm going to put him in C tier here for that reason. All right, our next guy we have here is going to be another really solid, kind of more of a run stopper. Yeah, I literally didn't even read his actual archetype. I just said in my head, I was like, oh, he's a pretty good run stopper. Good block shed, good tackle, good strength, and good speed. Pretty good run blocker. Okay, run stopper. Okay, so again, I'm not really much of a fan of this player just because of the stats. I mean, yes, obviously he's not bad, and day one he's going to be a pretty good player, but I'm probably going to put him really low here just because I don't really feel like I'm going to put him in D tier. I don't really feel like there's anything too crazy about him. And if you have 3 or 4 options, he's probably going to be my D tier when it comes to options, if I'm being honest there. Okay, so another pretty solid offensive lineman, Zion Johnson here. Not really much to say about him. I mean, he's pretty balanced, which I do like, of course, as I've said earlier in this video. Pretty balanced player. And let me see where he is. Where is he? He is right here. I'm going to put him in C tier. Another lineman, if you are going for him, not bad. Wouldn't completely go for him, but not a bad option. All right, so we have a pretty dang good balanced pass rusher here. We have really good power move, decent finesse move, and good block shed with good tackle and good play rec. 77 speed, not bad day one. Pretty solid day one. So I'm probably going to put him in the B tier here. I really do like that card. That card's not bad at all. All right, so we have Alec Pierce. He is one of the slower wide receivers we have to look at today. 84 speed, but really good route running and really good catching ability. I'm going to say, to be honest, 84 speed is not bad day one. I'm going to put him in the B tier. He's not bad day one. Obviously, as time goes on, he'll get better. But as time goes on, you know, he'll be worse and worse. Less usable. But again, same thing with Dachshund here. Going to put him in the same category. Just a B tier receiver. Not bad at all. Pretty solid player overall wise. All right, so now we got my man. And we got 86 speed, 87 zone coverage with 81 play rec and 85 press. Now, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here because I rated the man-to-man quarterback. Where did I rate him? Is that this guy? I forget. Where did I rate the man-to-man cornerback? I think I rated him low. Is it this? No, that's a free safety. I rated him the Titans guy. Yeah, okay. So I did rate the cornerback with 87 man and 83 speed. I rated him pretty low at the C tier here. But you got to keep in mind, this guy does have 86 speed and 87 zone coverage. And that, in my opinion, is amazing. And yes, I know I do like running zone. And no, I'm not trying to be a hypocrite here. I'm putting him in S tier. 86 speed. Going to be faster than most receivers in the game. 75 man is still serviceable. 87 zone, 85 press, 81 play rec. Definitely a monster. All right. We got Winfrey here. Pretty solid, what's called 340 tackle. Overall, not bad. I'm probably going to put him in the B tier. Not a bad player at all. All right, we got another left guard here. Another really solid left guard, honestly. We'll put him in B tier, but I wouldn't. I'm sorry, I'm going to put him in C tier, but I wouldn't. That left tackle is pretty good. But, I mean, this is another really good balanced player that you could go ahead and go with. I'm going to put him in C tier, though. But not a bad option there. All right, we got a tight end, and he has 83 speed. He's pretty much just a vertical threat tight end, and that's his archetype, obviously, because he doesn't have any run blocking ability. He's just going to be a vertical threat type player. Probably going to go ahead, if I'm being honest here. Probably going to put him in A tier. I mean, 83 speed's not bad, especially day one. That's pretty solid, actually. All right, so now we're getting to the faster receivers. Danny Gray is definitely getting S tier, no doubt about it. That route running ability with the spec catch, with everything, and the speed, he's getting A tier, or S tier, sorry. We have another guy here who has 85 speed, 85 man, 81 zone. Very freaking monstrous. He is right here. He's getting S tier. Also, another really solid player. We have a free safety, Dachshund Hill here, who, again, 85 man, 86 speed, 79 zone. That speed, day one, absolutely killer. You can't get away from that speed day one. And did I mess this up? No, here he is. Okay, so he's S tier too. Going to be S tier again. Another S tier player. And we got another S tier player here. I'm not sure how Matt Elam's brother is going to do in the NFL, but I'll tell you right now, these 86 speed, 86 zone, 81 man, just can't get away from that S tier player right there again and again and again. All right, so now we got these guys. 85 speed, day one for running back. I mean, that's going to be broken. That's going to be absolutely broken. He's S tier running back right there. No doubt about it. We do have a quarterback here who actually has pretty dang good speed and pretty good accuracy. Very surprised. Usually Madden doesn't give you both when it comes to good speed and accuracy. I will say that I'm probably going to go ahead and put him at S tier day one. But you can get other quarterbacks, really good quarterbacks, for really cheap. So I would probably kind of look back at that. But Jalen Tolbert here, we're going to go ahead and... That guy right there. We're going to put him at the A tier. Actually, where did I put the other receivers at? I'm going to put him at B tier. Yeah, I'm going to put it at B tier. All right. We do have my man Thornton. He is automatically going to get S tier here. This man is an absolute monster. All right, let me... Wait, I chose the wrong guy, right? Yeah, I did. Okay. That's the right guy. And then Thornton here is going to go ahead and get A tier. Actually, I'll put him S tier. 86 speed, I'll get him S tier. I mean, that's just day one's going to be absolutely broken. Left outside linebacker Walker here. Not really the greatest pass rusher, but definitely a solid run stopper. I'm going to give him A tier here. With that 85 speed, I'm going to give him A tier here. All right, what's our next guy we have here? We have our Hudson. Really good pass rusher. But, yeah, I'm going to put him A tier. I'll probably give him A tier. All right, let me see. A tier, and then we have a couple more players left. We have 86 speed, one wide receiver here. Going to give him S tier. Again, like I said, just 86 speed day one, guys. It's going to be so broken. It's going to be so broken. Kenny Pickett, pretty solid stats across the board. Going to give him A tier. And those are all 32 of the rookie premier players rated. From S tier all the way down to D tier. Again, overall wise, pretty dang good options for this year. I mean, you want to get like 3 or 4 options, and I have what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in S tier. I have 5 players in A tier. I even have what, 3, 6, 7, 8 players in B tier. So again, like I said, a lot of good options. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.